Even though the Fuji X-T5 is my least desired substance on this planet, including old piles of egg cartons where I might be able to salvage a couple shells, cans of sardines that I could scrape the inner plastic off and like tie one of my cords together with. It's not high on my list of priorities here, but I'm so happy it exists. Let's talk about why.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So usually I'd see this Fuji X-T5 release and I'd be like, what the hell, man? They removed the flippy screen? What the? Where's my 4K 120p? But it's good that it doesn't have any of those things, because I'm constantly perusing the internet for camera rumors. I'm reading the forums. I'm seeing where the people are, the basic photographers. I see these people and they hate video shooters. They hate that their camera can do video. Every single one of them on that Fuji forum, they're just like, damn it, I never shoot video. Why am I paying for these specs? You don't pay for them. They're just in there. That's what you're paying for, your burst rates. But these photographers, they hate the flip out screen. They think it's egotistical just because we want to make a YouTube video and see that I'm in the shot. I'm so sorry for not wanting to be out here. Hey guys, here we are on the Fuji X-T5. I could be in the shot. You don't know that I'm not. This is good. Who needs a flippy screen? That's overrated. Look into the lens. That's where you should be looking. Everything else will take care of itself. But now, you lowly photographers have your camera. It's photography centric. And Fuji has said it themselves. They're like, this is more for photos. Here you go, losers. Take this. And will any of them even buy it? That's the thing I laugh at inside. I wonder, because they're always like, oh, I hate these flippy screens, these vlogger cameras, these stupid vloggers. And then, like, will they put their money where their mouth is? Highly unlikely. Some companies, I'm looking at you, Canon. You have too many different lineups. Like, what are you doing with my life? I didn't avoid the microphone there. You don't know that there's a mic down there. I would never put a mic down here. The M50, the SL3, all these T8i, like, they're so similar, whereas Fuji now has designated a survivor. Fuji now has a video-centric XH2S, then a photography-centric XH2 with more megapixels, better video stabilization and slow motion, to hell with you, and PASM dials, custom modes, fantastic. Even though you can't save custom buttons from photo to video and have them switch, but everybody on YouTube is like, Fuji's the best hybrid, bro. You can't change, oh, here's my slow motion button, cool. Now I'm in photo mode. Oh, that button does nothing, I can't. How is that not overlooked? It was overlooked. How was it overlooked? And now you have the retro X-T5 that caters to photographers. They like their dials. They're eating expired 1970 cereal in their patched jackets, corduroy jackets with yellow patches on the elbows there. Helps with wear and tear. Leather pants, even though it's 90 degrees in their house. I don't know Fahrenheit at all. That's probably not even warm. X-T5, photography centric. The only confusing thing is, what's the X Pro line going to be? I thought that was photography centric. That's going to be like street shooter, even different. More vintage-like rangefinder. I could see that. Similar type of thing. It makes no sense whatsoever, but to hell with you, Fuji. So now it's very clear, as a YouTuber, as a slow-motion videographer, the X-T4 has zero desires in my life. Although, I will say it does 240 frames per second, and probably looks better than the video-centric XH2S. That was a weird stacked oversight. I don't understand how it's the worst mode any camera's ever had. Even the XS10 is better. Makes no sense whatsoever. That's why I have zero regrets for leaving Fuji in a gutter where I found it. But now we have some more designated classes. So as long as Fuji makes these photography-centric cameras, they can focus on superior video-centric ones. But like, is this stacked sensor, is that gonna come into the XH3S? I kind of want it gone, because it does nothing for video speeds, only rolling shutter. Nobody's complained ever. People are like, I can't pan 15 miles a second. Look at the jello effect. It's rarely noticed. I've vlogged on the A6400, the worst rolling shutter on earth. It was bad, but not bad enough. I think companies should be more clear about what their product means and what it is. Like the Sony A1, your flagship camera should be the best at everything. How does the A7 IV have better video specs than you? Animal eye detect in video than that. That makes no sense. Some companies haven't got this plan yet. They're just like, your best camera shouldn't be worse than your worst one in any way. I have a feeling Canon's gonna do it. The R6 II just came out, then they're gonna have the R5 II, and then an R2 maybe, and the RP2. RP2 on your mom. Too many different things, and like, what are the differences? Just cost and like the amounts of hammer dents. Don't even get me started on Canon's cinema line. It's just the menu system. Nothing works the way you'd think. All the auto modes, they're gone. Auto exposure and the high frame rates, and everything's just clunky. There's no custom modes. Like, what the hell is that? That whole system, the C70, I imagine, sucks, except the image. And so like, Canon has lost it. The only ones who do it somewhat normally are Sony, but then like, they don't update their cameras ever, leading to a boycott and a revolution against the reptilians. We could win, just because you have your claws, your clubs, you're like 8 feet tall. So what? We're humans. We have heart. We stick together. Our unity is what keeps us alive under your reptilian rule. So get a life. Sony, update your stupid cameras with firmwares. Give them to me. I spent money once. So I'm happy X-T5 is a photo-centric thing that photographers can like feast on and just swarm to. And then over here where it's calm and relaxed, we get our video-centric camera one day that's better than whatever the hell the XH2S was. And then we're good to go. Fuji, you've done well. You've done well. Wow, nostalgic neg, huh? That's a fun one. So I'm gonna leave. Thank you for watching and buying a Tana shirt. They are available, as are the Fuji X-T5 down below. R wasn't the pluralized word for that. I'll leave.